Hi, this is Sue Jackson of the Book by Book blog, and I'm here today with a tag video, the Booktube Watching Tag. Now, I was not actually tagged in this, but I was mentioned. I watched the tag video recorded by Melinda at a Web of Stories, and she mentioned my channel. Thank you, Melinda. And also a whole bunch of other channels, which you'll hear more about in a moment. So I thought I would do this one as well. So this is all about booktube watching habits rather than recording or reading. Prompt number 1, how many channels are you subscribed to? Looks like currently 233. Those are not all booktube. Some are related to chronic illness. A few related to other topics, but mostly books. Prompt 2, when do you normally watch booktube? So I watch it at breakfast. I've kind of gotten into this routine while I don't have a whole lot of extra time. I have a chronic illness. I have to spend a lot of time sleeping, napping. My energy is very limited, so I try to fit things in where I can. And what has worked out well for me is watching booktube during breakfast. I make my breakfast, set my laptop up on the table, and I watch 1 or 2 videos while I'm eating and taking my medications. And that's worked out well for me. I have been going through a difficult period with my illness of being a lot worse, needing a lot more rest, and so I have also discovered that I can enjoy booktube when I'm not feeling well. When I know that I should be resting, I don't have the energy for sitting up and recording. This is a very brief recording today because I need to get back to the couch. And when I don't have energy for other things, I've discovered I can just open up, lie down on the couch or in a lounge chair on our back deck, open my laptop on my lap, and enjoy a video. So those are the 2 times that I usually watch booktube. Question 3, how do you balance booktube watching, reading, and making your own videos? Well, again, for me, it comes down to routines. And when you live with chronic illness, routines are so important. It's really what allows you to keep functioning. So for me, my reading is before my nap, which I need every day, and before bed. So reading is built into my day, every day, never skip it. So that's reading. My watching, as I said, is usually during breakfast and occasionally later in the day if I'm not feeling well and can't really do much else. And I've fallen into a routine of usually recording 1 or 2 videos on Thursday, with the exception of my chronic illness vlogs. They're vlogs, so I record those throughout a week. And then I usually edit videos on Tuesday and Thursday. Tuesday, I will edit and post either a booktube tag video or a chronic illness video. I try to alternate. And then Thursdays, I'm usually doing my Friday Reads video, editing that and uploading it at the end of the day. I am not very good at doing things ahead of time. I'm trying to get better at that. We did take a vacation recently, and it finally occurred to me that I could pre-schedule videos to go live at a certain time. So before our vacation, I did do some videos ahead of time and scheduled them so that my channel wouldn't be, dead while I was gone. So I'm trying to get better at that. Okay, question 4. Is there a difference between videos you like watching and the videos you like making? Not really. I pretty much make the kinds of videos that I enjoy watching. Currently reading, tag videos, monthly summaries, videos about challenges, reading challenges. In the case of chronic illness, I first saw chronic illness vlogs on the Life of Pippa channel, which I highly recommend if you have chronic illness. And so I mostly make the videos I enjoy watching. Who is the first booktuber you subscribe to, and do you still watch them? I have no idea. There's probably a way to find this, but I couldn't find that information anywhere on my channel. You know, when I joined Booktube, I really knew very little about it. So one of the first channels, I think she joined after I did. Melissa Furman started her Booktube channel about the same time I did, and I knew her from the blogging world. She's also originally from my local area. So I know hers was an early one that I watched. And I think also, thinking back, probably one of the earliest video channels I discovered was Sandy at Miss Reads a Lot. I saw that she enjoyed camping and the outdoors as well as books, which was a perfect fit with me. And yes, I absolutely do still watch her channel. Melissa hasn't posted anything recently, but when she does, I'll be watching her as well. 6, who is the most recent booktuber you subscribed to? Well, thanks to Melinda at A Web of Stories and the video she posted for this tag, I have just discovered a whole bunch of new channels. I have been making my way through the list that she included below her video, so check that out. And the most recent channel I subscribed to just yesterday was Alex at Frank Fiction. Thanks to Melinda. A lot of these channels that Melinda recommended, I'm watching them and going, how did I not know about this person? So it's working out really well. Question 7, share an old favorite booktuber. So again, I was looking through my list of the channels I subscribe to, and this may have been even earlier than Sandy at Miss Reads a Lot, but another of the very first channels I discovered used to be called Linda Book Lady. Linda now calls her channel Elder Talk, and because she covers books and some other things as well. And I still enjoy Linda's channel. Question 8, share a new favorite booktuber. This is another one I discovered through Melinda's list on her Booktube Watching Tag. Savage Reads, very much enjoying her videos. Question 9, what is one of your Booktube pet peeves? I couldn't really think of anything. You know, I try to be a pretty tolerant person. There are certainly things that annoy me in other areas of my life. I have lots of pet peeves about other things, but I couldn't actually think of any Booktube pet peeves. You know, I enjoy it. Question 10, what have you learned from watching other booktubers? Okay, well, first of all, a lot. First of all, in the very early days, the number one thing I learned was use a tripod. I know it seems basic, but I was holding my phone for those first videos, and you can tell. So definitely that's something that I learned. Other things I have learned over the years, I learned about tag videos. I learned about all kinds of reading challenges on Booktube that I didn't know about because I was used to the blogging world. I mean, I learned a lot of things that I have copied myself. When I like what I see, I try to do the same thing. So I've learned a lot from all of you on Booktube. Thank you. Question 11 is optional. Tag some booktubers. I have mentioned a bunch of channels already. I'm not going to tag anyone because this one's been going around and I don't know who else has already been tagged or who's done it. So if, like I did with Melinda's video, if you like this, feel free to do it. Consider yourself tagged. And let me know about your YouTube watching habits in the comments down below.